your assessment with the guys, what are you looking for?
Just playing with toughness, playing with great effort. You know, we have all summer, and they have their career in front of them to figure out how to get better. But if you don't play hard, you don't play with toughness, you have no chance. This league is about playing hard every night. It's a tough league to make, and to being a pro is those are the things you have to do. And you teach them how to be a pro before you teach them how to be good players. And being on time and cheering for their teammates. It's a nice play right there by Admiral. Admiral's having a great game, and I like how he's playing. He's playing tough, playing with some defensive intensity. But you have to be able to do those things in order to make it in this league.
So, Scott, first of all, I love the play-by-play on the bucket by Admiral Schofield. That was a fantastic job.
You never know, man. Coaches are hard to keep your job, so I got to work on something.
I love it. I love it. Just don't come for my job, okay? But Admiral Schofield, is he a basketball player, or do you see him as a two-guard? Do you see him as a small forward? Or are we just in a positionless game and this is a moot conversation?
I think it's a mute conversation. It's positionless. You just got to be able to, guys have been able to, all positions have to be able to pass the ball. They have to be able to attack the paint. They have to be able to shoot. If you want to get to the good teams and the elite teams in the league, you got to be able to find players that are willing to do that and can do that. And like Admiral, I don't know, is he a 2? Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know. I just like the way I know one thing. He's a player. He's going to compete hard and he's going to play hard. And he's coachable. You know, he's well coached in college. Coach Barnes done a great job with him at Tennessee. And you like guys coming from good programs.
Scott, talk about Mo Wagner. You acquired this guy in a trade. He's 6'11", has some skills, play inside, play out, and also pass at that position.
Yeah, you know, it's funny. It's last season, the draft before last, we brought him in twice. We really, really liked him, and we liked his shooting. We liked his enthusiasm, his spirit. And he hasn't changed. He didn't play much last season, but, you know, you think that he played all 82 games and played 30 minutes a night. He comes in with enthusiasm every day. I like his potential. I'm looking forward to working with him the rest of the summer.
So, Scott, let's talk about Rui Hachimura. Smitty and I are both big fans. We loved him at Gonzaga in his 3 years there. He's sitting out here today. So, you know, two-part. Talk about what you and the powers that be with the Wizards see in Rui. And he's just resting tonight, or has he been shut down for the summer league?
No, he's just resting. I mean, we played back-to-back, and he's had some good runs, and we want to give other guys looks right now. We know he's going to be with us. He's going to play big minutes for us. He's going to be a really good player for us. We want to give these other guys opportunities. He'll be back the next game. I like what he does. I like how he competes every practice. Every play is the same for him. He can throw down on somebody, or tip dunk, or make a three. You'll never know. He just plays, and if he has a bad play, he's the same way. He just has a great feel for the game, a good disposition about him. He's well liked. The coaches love him. You know, he comes in early, and a lot of coaches say that, but I see it every day. He comes in early, stays after. He wants to get better.
Coach, you're looking at going into this season some changes. You acquired Isaiah Thomas. Have you seen him work out? And we all know how talented he is. It's all been about his injuries. He looks like he's getting back to maybe close to being Isaiah Thomas again, health-wise.
Yeah, I met with him last week in Los Angeles. That's a great conversation, just one-on-one conversation, just like real talk. I played the game. I played his position. Obviously, I was not even close as the player he was. He's had a tough couple of years, and I'm inspired by his story. I want to be a part of his comeback. I want to be a part of it, and I think it's pretty cool. And I have a good feeling about it, and he's here today, and we're going to get a workout in tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that. I think he's going to have a great year for us. I'm looking forward to being a part of it.
Scott, can you give us a little update on John Wall and how he's doing in his recovery?
He's great. I spent time with him last month in Miami with his rehab, and he's here the last 3 or 4 days getting treatments in Vegas. Oh, my goodness. Okay. We'll talk about John later.
I hope everybody's okay. That is...
Everybody's up.
That was violent. Okay, continue, Scott.
Yeah, he's coming along. There's no rush. One thing about all of our athletes in the entire league, you got to just be patient. He's going to come back. He's tough. He's as tough as they come. It's a tough injury. He has a long recovery.
So, Scott, we got to go to break. Do you want to take us to break here?
Yeah, you're working on your skills.
We'll see you in a few minutes.